You confirmed that Dragovich's second-in-command, Kravchenko, was operating in Laos.
Reznov said they killed more people than I could count.
Listen to me carefully, Mason. Reznov cannot be trusted. No matter what he tells you, no matter what he says.
But he gave us the dossier on Clark. He led us to Nova 6.
Reznov's not who you think he is.
No, he's my friend. He helped me escape. Oh, God, betrayed, forgotten, abandoned, all brothers, huh?
Forget Reznov! Focus, Mason! We're out of fucking time! The world is on the fucking brink of war!
Whose war? Who the fuck are you anyway? Huh? God, I just keep hearing the fucking numbers.
It's a broadcast, Mason. The numbers are a broadcast. You've been brainwashed. You were in the Mekong, heading north to Kravchenko's compound. You were heading for Laos.
Laos? Kravchenko. The fucking psycho was spraying nerve gas all over Vietnam. I had to kill him. You understand? I have to kill them all.
Laos, Mason. You were heading up the Mekong River into Laos. You received word from Jason Hudson.
My handler.
What did he tell you?
Hudson. The CIA downed a Soviet cargo plane carrying Nova 6. It went down in Laos. Our SOG team went in.
What happened?
I keep hearing the fucking numbers!
It's a broadcast, Mason. The broadcast.
Recalling the events, Mason starts out at a helicopter landing zone where soldiers are being dropped off. On the way to the docks, Mason gets on a boat with Reznov, Woods, Bowman, and a young Marine.
SOG, right? You couldn't make it. Man the gun, don't get killed. Sir. Right. M202's Bowman starboard side armored up. Mason, you're driving. Let's see what they think of this.
Goes out to Sergeant Blundell.
Woods and Bowman each then pick up a Grim Reaper, while Alex Mason gets to his position. Mason controls an M60, Woods and Bowman's M202 Grim Reapers, and the boat itself. Mason begins destroying enemy forces and infrastructure, including radio towers, guardhouses, and several ZPUs on moving trucks. This continues for some time until SOG run into an NVAPT boat that needs to be destroyed. As soon as they saw the NVAPT boat, they immediately opened fire on it in rapid succession. At the same time, the boat was heading straight toward them and began showering them with missiles and machine gun fire. They struggled, but eventually, they managed to blow up the NVAPT boat. Unfortunately, the young Marine died.
Medic!
Woods pull out the Marine who had died in the battle. It then cuts to the interrogation room.
That young kid didn't make it. I swear to God that Woods was crying, but he never let us see no tears.
Nothing so far. Wait, something's in the trees. Never happened here. We just missed. Get a downed bird here. Talk to me.
There's nothing out here.
Bullshit.
Bowman, what happened?
There's nothing here.
Wait, the plane must be close, Mason. Kravchenko is near.
I see you, Will 10. Welcome to paradise.
I feel Kravchenko is near.
Say again. Kravchenko, he must be near.
I fucking hope so.
They found it just ahead, patching you through. I have visual confirmation. Ground zero, bodies and cargo all over the place. I say again, I have visual
Mason, head for the
confirmation.
shore. We don't have much time.
Wolf 10, this is Centurion 3. Follow me. You can land over here.
Fine.
I have limited ground support. Dropping off
Okay
now.
to Kravchenko. Stay, Dragovich.
The boat reached the dock, and the team quickly disembarked. They began searching for the Soviet cargo carrier containing the deadly Nova 6. Suddenly, an ambush erupted. Gunfire cracked from the jungle as enemy forces emerged from all sides, surrounding the team. But Woods and his squad held their ground, pressing forward through the chaos. Bullets tore through the air, and explosions rocked the shoreline as they fought their way toward the objective. Just as the pressure began to ease, the distant roar of rotors signaled the arrival of friendly helicopters moving into position for overwatch. The team's spirits lifted. Support had finally arrived.
Enemy helicopters incoming. Russian high. They were just waiting for us. Just wait the
But the relief was short-lived. Out of nowhere, Russian Hinds streaked across the sky. The friendly helicopters were torn from the air. The air support was gone, obliterated in seconds.
Don't quit now! The Hinds are gone! We still got a chance!
But after eliminating their air support and enemy deploying reinforcements, the Russian Hinds retreat to refuel and rearm. The team struggles to push forward, determined to secure what they came for.
He's down! That's the last of them. That's why the Hinds went away. They can't leave any evidence.
The cargo must have been Nova 6. Kravchenko wouldn't go to all this trouble for nothing.
A battered C-130 cargo plane sits half-wrecked in the brush. The air is thick with tension as Woods, Mason, and the rest of the SOG team approach. The interior is dark and torn apart. Debris litters the cargo hold. Mason steps forward and spots a large crate sealed tightly in the center of the plane.
Chemical weapon.
Nova 6. Must have dispersed after the crash.
Grenade launchers, China Lakes. The hell the Russians do with American weapons?
Must be some kind of setup. Nova 6 is all gone. See here? Map of the area. That's gotta be Kravchenko's compound. Deep inside Laos.
Kravchenko. He must die.
Okay, Mason. Scum.
The whir of choppers grows louder. Suddenly, Spetsnaz and Viet Cong forces converge on the plane. Bullets rip through the fuselage as the team returns fire. An Mi-24 Hind swoops in and unleashes hell, tearing into the plane. Explosions rock the craft. The C-130, now crippled, plummets into the jungle below. Mason, dazed and injured, crawls from the wreckage. Through the smoke, he sees Bowman being dragged away by 2 Soviet soldiers. He raises his M1911, pulls the trigger, click, it's empty. One of the Soviets kicks the pistol from his hands. Then,
Dragovich. Kravchenko.
It's been too long, Mason. We must make up for lost time.
You were captured by Dragovich a second time. Your unit was MIA in Laos, presumed dead. Your handler, Hudson, had no choice but to continue the hunt for Nova 6 without you.
He went to Mount Yamantau. Fucking Soviet doomsday bunker.
That's right. A fully operational military complex buried deep in the Ural Mountains.
That's where Hudson was contacted by Frederick Steiner, the Nazi scientist that developed the initial strain of Nova 6 for Dragovich.
Hudson learned about the numbers there, the broadcasts. I've been there, Mason. I've been to the Yamantau complex.
Oh my God, the numbers are real.
They've always been real, Mason. This isn't a game. We face annihilation unless you cooperate. Where is the broadcast station?
like cinematic game storytelling? Subscribe for more epic campaign breakdowns and plot-driven missions.